journalist, author of The Red Letter on Substack, Tara Palmeri. Tara Palmeri, I kind of want to start big picture on Trump and how, he has these personal vendettas, right, in many areas of his political life, presumably his personal life as well. But in this case, his political life. And normally, in recent years, he has been able to win essentially all of them, right? Yeah. He takes on someone, whether it's firing somebody in his own orbit. Obviously, he won re-election against Joe Biden. This situation with Jerome Powell seems to be distinctly different in that there are immediate repercussions for him in the markets. Do you read anything into the fact that we didn't hear from him on that today?
I think it's really interesting. So Jerome Powell is a tough one to touch, right? Like during the first administration, he was constantly bullying him on Twitter as well. He would say, you have to lower the interest rates, you have to lower the interest rates. And that was one of his fights, but he never went so far as to fire him, even though he threatened to. It was kind of like Mueller. With Robert Mueller, he kept saying, it's a witch hunt, we're going to get rid of the special counsel, but he never actually did it. And so maybe that he realizes there's a red line. The red line is an economic meltdown, and firing Jerome Powell would lead to that. And I think he's aware. And so if he's playing bad cop and, Scott Bessent is playing good cop out there and trying to calm the markets, I think he is aware that there is a balance here. There is a dance. Even if he's dancing wildly, he has to have some restraints when it comes to the U.S. economy. Yeah, I was just going to say, President Trump repealed NAFTA, right? He created his own new trade deal with Mexico and Canada, and now he's repealing it again, which makes me think that a lot of this is just talk and show, because why would he be repealing, a trade deal that he already put in place? So is he just doing something quickly for show? Is this just like a like you said, rearranging the decks, but there's really not much substance.
Something sitting on the Secretary of Defense's desk. He just needs a signature. The White House keeps calling and saying, is this done? Is this done? Is this done? And no one has gotten his signature on the thing.
Okay, this seems to be a reoccurring issue across the administration, whether it's HHS, Health and Human Services, where they had to literally set up a parallel press operation because they couldn't respond to journalists who were making inquiries about health. And now you're hearing that the Defense Department, the Secretary of Defense can't actually execute the most basic thing as signing a document on his desk. I mean, this is what happens when you make a Fox News host or journalist a secretary in your government. And also, if you actually looked into those two nonprofits that he was running and the way that he ran them into disrepair, he didn't have the resume that got him ready for this role. I don't know why everyone is so shocked. Yeah, I think it's interesting to see that Harvard is really standing its ground and digging in and serving as a model because they can. They are one of the wealthiest universities in the country. It's not just a university, that's, hospitals, it's bigger than Harvard. And I think it's a model too for other universities that decide to dig in. And I think, it made Columbia look weak for essentially bowing down right away. And perhaps it will stop the dominoes from falling from all the other institutions that are deciding to fall under Trump's pressure.
To support my journalism, please hit that subscribe button and share this with your friends. To get my reports first and straight to your inbox, consider becoming a subscriber to my newsletter, The Red Letter, at tarapalmeri.com. You can also become a VIP member of this channel, or even go a step further if you have the means by donating to my GoFundMe page. You can find it in the description to the show. See you again soon.